Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Business. Cocoa buying firm PBC could be removed from the Ghana Stock Exchange in November this year. That is, if it fails to publish its audited 2018 financials within the next 3 months. George Biafi has more in this report.
The warning from the exchange is coming after it announced the suspension of PBC from trading on the market from this Thursday. Let's listen to the acting managing director of the exchange, Eko Afedi, on options available to managers of the market.
Normally, we give them a reasonable period of no more than 3 months. After that, we'll have to take a decision on whether to delist them or not. But remember, last year we created what we call a watch list. So sometimes we can put you on the watch list for everybody to know what's happening and give you time to rectify all these things before we delist the company. It is not that we are fan of delisting. We don't want to be delisting companies all the time. But then companies must make sure that they abide by the rules once you're listed.
But let's look at the bit about the delisting as well. So apart from if I fail to perform and you delist, would that be the only punitive action of taking me off the market or letting the company know that if you fail to do this, it's not just about taking you off?
In some jurisdictions, apart from just delisting the company, sometimes some impose sanctions, etc. We haven't done that for listed companies. Normally we do that for the LDMs.
Apart from delisting, we could look at some possible sanctions against you?
We need to have that in our rules. We need to make sure that sanctions regime is approved by the regulator, and also they're well grounded in our rules in order to be able to do that.
The suspension could mean that PBC can no longer carry out any corporate action through the exchange, while for retail and institutional investors, they would have been deprived of the possible price appreciation if there was some trading on the market. Well, the share price of PBC closed trading on the Ghana Stock Exchange yesterday at 3 pesos. The highest value ever recorded on the Ghana Stock Exchange for PBC this year was 4 pesos. It is not clear for now how this could negatively affect the company, especially at the time that some unionized workers are pushing for a management change. Some market watchers are also worried about the ability of PBC to quickly deal with these listing requirements, looking at the current challenges facing the company. Some have blamed PBC's problems on the lack of capital injection from shareholders, while others think that it is a managerial issue.
In other business news, some beverage retailers are facing prosecution for violating the Excise Tax Stamp Act, which makes it compulsory for all beverage and excisable products to be affixed with a tax stamp before sale. Some of these persons who have been put before court, if found guilty, may face a jail term or penalty counts of more than 200 units. Head of Excise Stamp Department at the Ghana Revenue Authority, Kwabena Ampao, disclosed this in an interview with Joy Business.
In the case of a situation where somebody is caught with a fixed stamp, one, the goods involved are confiscated to the state, and two, those involved could be, upon summary conviction, could be convicted for imprisonment to a term not more than 5 years, and the could also be fined up to 300% of the duties and taxes involved. So these are the penalties that are involved. And as I said, those the cases in court, those involved, if they are found guilty, they could be imprisoned. They could be imprisoned, and the court can also say that pay this percentage, of the duties and taxes as fine. The goods themselves have already been confiscated to the state.
And that's all in business for now. There will be more business updates on the marketplace shortly. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Have a good afternoon.